Yo, what's going on? Welcome to the Wordle. Today is Figure It Out Friday. So the rule is whenever I get a green letter, I cannot reuse it in the correct spot until I'm making my final guess. Let's get it. Let's make the word stack. All right, let's get it. Okay, so we got CA, care. Let's go Carol. Let's try that. Okay, so now that I've gotten the L in the right spot, I cannot reuse it in that spot until later on. But first step with this is now trying to figure out what I think this word might be. So immediately local is kind of calling its name. It could be focal. Okay, so I believe the word is focal, but I cannot use the L at the end. So I could go like, or I could totally go off the beaten path, put the O in the A here, assume the C goes right there, and try to just, so focal, so let's try something with an F. So like, I don't really know what else this could be, but I'm sure there's something I can come up with. Ofa. Af. That does not look like a word. Ofim. Ofin. Let's see. I really want to try to use this F, at least the FO. I guess I technically don't need to put the F anywhere, but I just need to have it in the word. So I go like af. Actually, honestly, as long as I just put the F at the beginning and none of the words in this are in it, I'll know the answer. So what's a good guess here? I can't do final though because I can't reuse the. Is finge a word? I'm trying to think. Okay, we're gonna guess fudge. This uses a bunch of letters that I haven't used, and if the F is right and everything else is wrong, I'll basically be certain that the word is focal. So let's get it. Okay, the F was wrong. So it might really just be local. I'm trying to see if there's anything else it really could be. Because if I lock in that I'm going to guess it and it ends up being wrong, I don't even know what I'll do. Doesn't it kind of have to just be local? Oh, it could be vocal. Ooh, it could totally be vocal. Okay, so because I'm not positive, I do have to make another silly guess. And so let's make the V be in it this time. What do I like? I kind of like vinyl here. I feel like vinyl. Oh, I can't use the L. Gosh. This is like the first time that this rule has really been killing me. Trying to think of where else the V could go to make this less painful. Okay, I'm honestly getting kind of desperate. I don't really want to overthink this, so I'm gonna go with the word voice. It obviously it'll get the O, the V and the O will be in the right spot. And so this will just give me the word if it's right. But if the V is wrong, I'm just gonna go for this. Okay, the V is right. Okay, cool. So the word is vocal. Had to follow my rules, so it was a little painful. Could have probably gotten this on realistic, I guess on the guess prior. But yeah, that'll do, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Thanks. All right, now the new rule is I spin this wheel, and whatever it lands on, that's going to be the game of the day. So let's see what we get. There's a couple of special wrinkles on here, but I doubt it'll happen on the first go. And so it has chosen the Quirtle. All right, cool. So let's get right into the Quirtle then. Okay, gonna start off with stare, and let's get it. Oh man, I didn't know it could be this bad. Oh, geez. Okay. Where to even begin? Let's go with this one first on the top right and go with think. Pretty appropriate. Let's give it a shot. Okay, much better. So, where to go from here? We see the word on the bottom left ends in NK. The R must go second. It could be ONK, runk. Not seeing what that would be. So it could go ronk. There's no way it's that. So it could be drunk. Is that like the only thing it can really be? I feel like the only thing the bottom left can be is drunk. So we're going to go with it. Nice. Let's keep moving. So, okay, we see we got the U in the bottom right word. Let's work on that now. It could be blunt. Blunt. It has to end in UNT. Okay, it could be like ount, though. It could be like count, mount. So there's like a billion things that bottom word could be. So we're going to try to utilize some of the options for the bottom right word on our guess in quotes for a different word. So if it's, let's say it's count, we're definitely going to go with it. It's ONT, OUNT, because there's a lot of different words for that. So let's start with count and try to use the CO in a guess with a different one. So up at the top right, we see the I and the A. There's like no way I'm able to work an O into that. So what about the top right? Can I work an O into that? That might be tough too with the I. Okay, so maybe we'll flip this and try to work one of the letters that I think might be in a different one into our bottom right one. So AI, AI, ale, aim. I'm trying to figure out what I think that might be. Okay, and then finally, what about this word over here? This could be like something like this. Filth. Okay. So I'm adding in the F and the L. So okay, so I could do blunt down at the bottom right to then test if the yeah, I'm gonna do that. To then test if I actually would rather test this as filth. Yeah. All right. Let's try this. Okay. Didn't work out in our favor, but that's okay. So we see that it's not a T with that H, and it's not an S either. So it's got to be a G. Right? Or an F. Okay, I'm going to ignore that one. So we see filth didn't give us any more letters, so we know it's not blunt, which means we basically know it's ount. Oh, geez. So it's either count, mount. That's it, I think. So I have to try to use the C or the M in one of these other guesses. So what is this? Obviously obviously the T goes here. Okay, so it's itch, itch, pitch, which, man. I'm going to guess pitch. This uses the C, so it'll help us with count. And let's just try this. Yeah, obviously. So this word is essentially obviously count. Let's get it. Okay. Now we're getting in the danger zone. So obviously the top right word is probably which. I think it has to be which. It's obviously not the other option. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do which. Oh my gosh, it was wrong. Okay, so these next two guesses have to be correct. What is it? It's hitch. Okay, so it's hitch. So let's just get hitch real quick. Okay. And now with not a whole lot and one guess to go, we got to get this top left one. I have a pretty good idea. It's AIL. Maybe not, because I'm not seeing what we go after the L. AI. Hmm. Hmm. What is this? What is this? Where else can the A go, right? Like I see this, but I just don't see any word that could be. I'm trying to see if we have any letters that can be like two consonants that can go together, and it doesn't really look like it. The L the L probably goes right here. And I just don't see what this could be. Oh, I thought it could be a line for a second, but it can't be a line. So that makes me think, but okay. If it's the L, you could go like glia, like this. It could go glia. What else? I don't really see what else could go before the L. And is there any way it goes like this? Wow, this is a interesting word. Okay. Is Galia a word? Yeah, we're going to try this. Got it. Nice. Okay. Yeah, pretty horrific run, but got it. That's all that matters. Thanks for checking in, and I will catch you tomorrow.